Because cohabitation after separation may affect your right to receive or your obligation to pay alimony in North Carolina, it's important to learn how cohabitation is defined under North Carolina law. Under North Carolina law, if the court determines that a dependent spouse receiving alimony pursuant to a court order is cohabiting, the court is statutorily required to terminate that spouse's right to future alimony payments. The alimony statute defines cohabitation as the act of two adults dwelling together continuously and habitually in a private heterosexual relationship, even if not married, or a homosexual relationship. The statute goes on to state that cohabitation is evidenced by the voluntary mutual assumption of those marital rights, duties, and obligations which are usually manifested by married people, and which include, but are not necessarily dependent on, sexual relations. The question of whether someone is engaged in cohabitation within the meaning of the alimony statute depends on the particular facts of each case. In determining whether a dependent spouse is cohabiting, courts may consider a variety of factors, including, but not necessarily limited to, the number of overnights spent together, whether the sexual relationship is monogamous, whether the dependent spouse and third party have a key to the other's residence, whether personal property such as cars are kept at the same residence, whether living expenses are shared, whether the dependent spouse and the third party grocery shop for one another, eat meals together, do yard work, walk the other's dog, use each other's cars, attend family functions together, and or otherwise engage in day-to-day activities with one another that would be considered similar to those of married people. If you believe your right or obligation to receive or pay alimony may be impacted due to issues of cohabitation, you should contact an attorney to learn how the law may apply to the particular facts of your case.